This call is now being recorded. This call is now taking root.
Okay, how Notebook LM works? As I mentioned earlier, you will be uploading some set of inputs and it will analyze according to the prompt you are giving, and it will generate the response according to your prompt, and you can learn and share your result. You can save or you can share the result. By this way it works. So first feature is, as I mentioned, some 8 format of data you can retrieve. Let's see one by one. First one is audio, video, like that. Let's check one by one. So by uploading the record, by uploading your input, you can generate podcast style AI discussion. This is a very excellent part of this notebook LM. So if you are uploading papers and you are trying to generate an audio, this would be just a discussion between two people about your ideas. Like they will be discussing what is the concept in it. Like that, the discussion will go. This will be very useful to understand the length and breadth of your concept, like that. Also, as we can use this while we are making commute or walk or relaxation, you can just listen. This is the most interesting thing. So if you are generating, if you are uploading documents, it is generating an audio, and this audio is of a podcast type. It is a very good discussion. So it would be very useful and interesting. You can try from your end. Anyhow, I will just make this as a demo now. So I will just show the demo at the each stage of discussing features itself, so that you can get even more clear idea of what I am telling. So this is the website, Google Notebook LM google.com. So I will just create a new. So you just note it. Even if you are giving in Google Notebook LM, this page will be retrieved. This website will be retrieved. So this is the website, and I am just giving create new notebook. So if you are simply searching anything, it will search from web, like that. But if you need to give,
Sir, your screen is not visible, sir.
oh, sorry, sir. Sorry. Goodness, you have mentioned, sir. Thank you. Actually, I shared PPT only. I failed to. Okay. I think my screen is visible, sir. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Is my voice audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. So I will just repeat. So this is the website notebooklm.google.com. Okay, I will just repeat whatever I have done once again. So by typing notebooklm.google.com, this page will be open. Okay. So from this, I am just giving create new notebook. If at all possible, you please go, uh, make your live demo by yourself so that you can get even more clear picture how to make it like that. It is very simple only. So if possible, please follow me with your laptop. So by this, it will ask, as usual, it will be asking for prompt, what is your requirement. So if you simply need to search from web, you can type and search like that. Okay. So for deep search means it will take some more time, and it will retrieve a more deeper search like that. For quick search means an abstract type of result will be retrieved. For time consuming purpose, I am just retrieving fast research like that. So I thought of not searching from web, because if it is a web, then this would be a yet another AI tool like that. So I am just uploading some files. Okay, from these files only, our search will be done. So in order to reduce time consumption, I am just giving some 3 papers from it. Okay, because it will take some time. We need to cover 2 topics, so I am just making some 3 papers alone. So as I mentioned earlier, all the queries we are asking, the results will be retrieved from these 3 papers alone. It won't retrieve other. It will not retrieve outside these reference papers. So I'm just asking. Actually, these papers are related to air pollution. So I'm just typing as I will just type. So I'm just typing as I need to find a research gap in the domain of air pollution prediction using deep learning like that. These papers are related to air pollution only. So I'm retrieving in this way. So it is just taking some time. So so this is the response of the query. As I mentioned, this query will be uh, retrieved from the papers I have submitted like that. Okay. So with this, as I mentioned, you can give uh, as input either even a YouTube video, any input you can use. I will just show. If I miss it to show the source input. So if you check, I can give we can upload files separately, or you can give any website like YouTube like that. You can give, even if you need to retrieve one specific content from one specific YouTube video itself, it works. It can process one single video from YouTube. or you can give input from your drive, or you can copy paste from any other source like that. So these are all the various input sources for Google Notebook LM like that. So with that, I have given some three files. From that, it have retrieved these. So as I mentioned, you can give some 50 maximum 50 references as input. With that, it will retrieve, and it is up to you to give prompt more efficiently to retrieve it. Okay, so from there, from this, you can make a query of I need to make research gap from spatial domain analysis and interpretation, or you can give us I need to find a more detailed study on computational complexity. Like that, from this you can get deeper into it. Like that, we can make it. Also, it is giving some suggestions. So out of these result, what sort of next query you need, you try to ask like that. Like these are all the sample queries suggested by Notebook LM. So like this, we can make use of it. So, uh, so whatever the input, it will be displayed here, and prompt would be retrieved in the central panel, and the totally notebook LM will be of three parts. Left side would be the input source, and the center part will be a retrieval, and right side you will have the format of output you need to have. It is named as studio. Okay, in this studio, uh, so in this studio we can choose. Uh, you can choose what language you need. So now they have some 8 languages. They're ready to retrieve. It is working in 8 languages. So so these are all the formats like audio overview, uh, slide deck, PPT. Slide deck means PPT. Then video overview means an excellent video with voiceover would be there for video overview. And mind map, you can mind map is an very efficient tool. So we can find what is the origin of our research, and where the major research gap is there, in where I can start my research. Like that, my mind with that, like that mind, we can use this mind map. I will show you sample mind map. And a report means it will generate a report from our result. So with the result, with the response, it will retrieve what are all the statistical data. Like that, any reports can be retrieved, and flashcards to respond to flashcards can be shown here. I will just show one by one, and even quiz can be there. It shows quiz. We can just respond. It is rating our response like that. Then infographic, like with our results, any infographic will be retrieved, and you can generate table data from that. Okay, let's see one by one. So actually, I have already downloaded these outputs. I will I will just show you one by one. If we are retrieving from these at present, it will be time taking. So what we can do is we can. I will just show you the output what I have downloaded earlier. Okay. So as I mentioned earlier, uh, these audio would be a podcast like that, a discussion between two people like that. I just playing. I will just. Uh,
Picture this. You're picture this. You're walking downtown during the absolute peak of rush hour.
Oh yeah, the worst time to be out.
Right. Cars are honking, there's exhaust just hanging heavy in the air, and you pull out your phone to take a really critical call.
Let me
Picture
guess.
this.
The call drops.
You're walking downtown during
Oh,
the
wait,
first you absolute look at the peak of screen. rush hour. You've got full bars. Everything looks absolutely perfect.
Oh, okay.
So you hit dial, you start talking, and then nothing. The call completely drops, and you're just standing there on the sidewalk wondering, why.
Yeah, your network says it's totally fine.
Picture this. You're Picture this. You're walking downtown during the absolute peak of rush hour.
Oh yeah, the worst time to be out.
Right. Cars are honking, there's exhaust just hanging heavy in the air, and you pull out your phone to take a really critical call.
Let me guess. The call drops.
is the audio audible to you all? I'm just playing the audible what I have retrieved while I upload my research paper to NotebookLM. So by this way, similar to podcast, this would be.
Well, wait, first you look at the screen. You've got full bars. Everything looks absolutely perfect.
Oh, okay.
So you hit dial, you start talking, and then nothing. The call completely drops, and you're just standing there on the sidewalk wondering, why.
Yeah, your network says it's totally fine.
Exactly. What went wrong? Well, it turns out the network might actually be fine. The culprit might literally be the area you're.
Is the audio? Can you listen the audio? Was it audible? Okay, so by this way it would work. It was very interesting. It was like a discussion between two people. It would be like, so you can get even more in-depth knowledge about your domain if you are making it. It was really an interesting. So by this way you can generate audio from it. So then next let me go into the next output. So first one, so what we have so far made is just to make a recap. We have just uploaded some set of papers and we have given a query, and with the query it have retrieved some results. From that we have generated some audio. We have given we have clicked audio output. It is taking some time to generate. Okay, I will just share my screen again. So I have retrieved some records, and with that we have generated some audio, and next we are going to check how video output works. Wait, I will just take it. This is the way audio works, and the second one is slide deck. It is similar to, it is not similar to, it is a presentation, PPT presentation. So PPT presentation would be like, I'm just opening this next slide deck. I have already retrieved. As I mentioned earlier, I have already retrieved. These may take time if you are showing it lively. So I am just taking whatever I have retrieved earlier. So like this, slide would be retrieved. These can be very useful if you are making a presentation for your research, and if you are going to make a presentation before your students, you can make this for lecture purpose also. But the thing is, though it is the graphics are good enough, but the content is not that much precise while I was using. So we should be very cautious before using this stuff. It is not that much precise and that much accurate. So we have to scrutinize it, and we have to check uh, frequently to retrieve more related result. So for the query I have given earlier, with the same sources, this is the presentation I have got. Very good enough statistics also there. Uh, so it is retrieving from our references only. Like this, we can retrieve appropriate slides. So like this, we will retrieve records.
The presenter screen is not visible, sir.
Sir, I have shared it. I have shared it.
Okay, sir. Now it's visible.
Okay, sir. So like this, you will retrieve slide text. So for the input, I have given, and for the query, the same query only I have given earlier. For this, it retrieved this much precise output presentation slide. So like this, even statistical data results. Even if you need some, I have already retrieved some architectures as well. Like that, it is retrieving slides related to your query. So, like these, first we have seen audio output, and now we have audio output is like podcast, and the presentation we will have architecture diagrams, result graphs, and in statistics. Like that, it would retrieve in case of presentation slide desk, and now we will check video overview. So the third option is video overview. The problem is we need to shift between screen. That's the the difficulty I'm facing. Wait, I will just. So as I mentioned, I will just show you one by one. Now I have showed audio overview, the slide, and now I will show video overview, and then mind map, and then a report, and then flashcard. I will just show you one by one like that, because for this screen, if I am just coming to this Google Chrome, it will take time. So I am just telling overview. So this session will be about I will just show you these outputs one by one. Audio, I have shown audio and slide. I will just next I will show you video, mind map, report, flashcard, quiz, infographic, and the table data table one by one, and I will show you what it is. Next, I will show you video overview. So this is the video output for the input we have given now.
You look closely at urban.
So like that, from our paper, it will retrieve video video with voiceover as well. So you can, if you need to go for any presentation, you can prepare a video with voiceover using this tool. It is very effective. But the thing is, again, we need to check for clarity, clarity of in content. I'm telling. Very effective if you are making animation of completely new topic to your students, and or if you need to see how stuff works, you can see this type of videos. You can get even more clear picture of how things works like that. So like this, the video output would be okay. So next one is predictive mind map. As I mentioned, the operation is very easy. Whatever the input you are giving and whatever the prompt you are giving, the result will be retrieved according to that only. The output would be different. So I will show how mind map work. Mind map is also a very efficient tool for research. I will just show you my mind map. So this is the mind map. So totally it retrieved mind map for three papers. As we have selected three sources, three papers, it is retrieving mind map for three sources. So with that, we can observe the origin of our problem. You can give you can see a more detailed study of our paper. Like each paper So what is the methodology part and in what way it is classified like that. So in the first paper consisted of these structure like methodology part and these pollutants and metrics and system components and the results like that. So you can check a clear skeleton of each paper. So this paper is of these flow like that we can check. So the methodology part will be of this structure like that. You can see the flow of the work. So from this, the mind map can be useful to check where I can start my research. Either let's assume this, I can check where I can start my research either in the methodology or my pollutants metrics like that. For an example, if I'm starting my research using this deep learning technology means uh, in which algorithm there is a big gap in it like that we can analyze you can initiate your research based on these mind map. So where is less gap is there like that you can observe from this mind map. Then report. So report is of many types. So what sort of report you need? You need any statistical report? We can choose report according to your requirement like that. So we can retrieve like this. You can observe report can be of just a brief document from your research, from your source, whatever you selected. You can give these much of different format of reports are there. According to your requirement, you can choose either technical, strategical report you need, or study guide you need, or any blog post you need, or concept. If you need to give a report of conceptual overview, or any statistical report you need, like that depends upon your requirement. You can retrieve the report. So next one is flashcard. So as you may see, flashcard means there may be a question and you need to answer like that, and you can just see your answer like a quiz like that. You can make it. So you can make this for any lecture purpose. So like that, flashcard can be retrieved. Then quiz. So as we mentioned, we can just generate a quiz from the results we have retrieved. We can just answer it, and at the end of the quiz, you can see the results like that and the infographics. Infographics, I will just show you. Can you please mute yourself? Someone else audio is on. So like this, infographics can be generated. So you can view what is the research gap between the techniques. What is the overall view of the works? Like that, you can see the overall infographics of your work like that. So for any research papers, if you need to see, if you need to generate any graphical abstract, we can make use of these options like that. So these are all the different format of output we get. So according to our requirement, we can generate our own output. So so first one is audio. We have seen the podcast style, and the second one is slide desk. We can generate a presentation for our research using this slide deck option. And the explainer video we have retrieved. With this, you can generate your own video of the concept with the voiceover in it. And mind map, this mind map is used to find the origin of your work, and you can find the research gap in your work, and you can just find the hierarchy of your work, like I am in this place, and where I can extend my research, in which point I can extend my research, what is the scope of the research, like that we can find using this mind map as like that. And the report generation, as I mentioned, we can make any sort of reports, like statistical report, or if you need to make a blog like content, you can make it, or any graphical reports like that, depending upon your requirement, you can make use of it. And as I mentioned, a flashcard like that, for instant querying and response, we can make use of this flashcard. For if you need to recap some key concepts, we can make use of these flashcards like that. Then quiz you can generate like that, and the infographics, you can make a overview of your work like that, by make use of this infographics like that. And table data, these data is about, so I have we can retrieve your result either in CSV format or XML format, any format we can retrieve our result from this data table like that. For an example, if you need to retrieve any data set from the paper or any statistical data, if you need to extract, we can make use of this data table. You can give what are all the columns you need and how many records, like that you can give, and according to your requirement, these structured extraction can be made. So and if you need to compare between two papers or between two algorithms, these data tables comes into picture. You can easily compare which algorithm is efficient, and where it is efficient. Some algorithm may be efficient uh, in time consumption, some algorithm may be complex, but the result will be more accurate, like that. You can retrieve using, as I mentioned, you can retrieve in any statistical format, either comma separated values, Excel sheet, or tables like that. So as I mentioned, these our Google Notebook LM can be used for generating literature reviews, and you can mostly you can make use of these to find gap in your research. Very useful if you need to find a research gap in your research. If you are having some 50 papers in your hand, 50 or 100 papers in your hand, if you need to find the research gap, definitely it would be a time consuming process, but using these tool we can find a gap more precisely. And as I mentioned, this is the most efficient knowledge synthesis tool. So you can gather input from multiple sources and you can retrieve output of multiple formats like that. So we can use this for course preparation, and as I mentioned earlier, student engagement. For student engagement, we can make use of this to create flashcards and quiz and infographics like that. We can make use of this, and assessment like quiz. You can make use of this to assess the how people the observe the concept like that. So the best practice in using this Google LM is you need to give some quality sources from it. Though the Notebook LM retrieves record only from your source, it is good and highly advisable to give quality sources, only references more authentic and more related to your research. If you give, then the output would be very effective. And as I mentioned earlier, you have to verify the output. You cannot just take it as granted like that. So you, as I mentioned, the next point is you need to make a review of it for its accuracy like that. So after that only you have to take decision out of it. So this is already discussed. So source grounded input, and you can make a smart summary of your work. And if you need to compare between two output, we can make use of this. And you can make your output in multiple languages, and you can share and you can make a teamwork with this notebook. So this is it. We have already shown the demo like that. So Claude, I think it's already we are running out of time. Do you have any query from this Google LM? With that, we will see the next part. Claude. Do you have any query? Okay, let's get into the next topic. So next one is Claude. How many of you use Claude? Can you respond? How many of you use Claude for your research? Am I audible?
Sir, audible. Audible, sir.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you. Okay. I thought of making a hands-on on Claude, so only I was asking. Okay, no issues. I will just make a rough overview theoretically, and then we can go for a hands-on. Okay. So, Claude is a LLM model, large language model generated by Anthropic AI research company. So it automates gathering of information, and it is making a systematic analysis and and make an efficient complex problem solving technique. It is a so it gather information and make a systematic analysis and make an efficient problem solving of complex things like that. Okay, so it is a collaborator. Okay, it is a collaborator which synthesis large data set. So whatever the data we have, whatever the literature we have, it is just synthesizing all the data set, and it accelerates the literature review. That means where handling the huge volume of data, it is just create even more accurate literature review from the input. Like that it works. So handling a huge volume of data and retrieving more efficient review of it. So I will just make this is the very basic view of our session. Okay. So these Claude consists of these 5 steps. Okay. First one is very simply chat. Very simply. First step is chat. Then second step is usage of connectors. Okay. With these only we are going to go for demo. So kindly please listen this more carefully. So first level is using chat. Okay, not able to see your screen now.
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Very sorry. So this is a large language model. Okay.
Sir, not visible, sir.
Sir, again, sir, it is visible. Right, sir. Sir, is it visible now?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay. Okay. Let's get into the topic. So we are just
Sir, it's
sir again not visible.
sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, once again, screen is not visible, sir.
Okay. Now I think it is completely visible to all.
Yes, sir, visible.
Sir, now is it visible, sir?
Yes, sir,
sir,
it's
yes, sir.
visible.
Okay. Thank you very much. Sir, simple. I am just going to lead the session with this basic thing only. So Claude, I will just give an overview of Claude compared to ChatGPT. Okay, compared to ChatGPT, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, thank you for the response. So compared to ChatGPT, as I mentioned earlier, ChatGPT may not know research language. Like if you give any complex technical terms, ChatGPT may become unaware of it. But Claude is aware of it, not autonomously, not in standalone way. These Claude also may not understand your language, but we can use some connectors like that. We can use any AI agents to make AI agents as a connecting tool to understand the research language. Okay, so these are all the 5 stages of working of Claude. First one is chat, simply like share the Claude topic screen. Okay, I will explain, sir. I will make it. Okay. First chat means simply like how ChatGPT works. Whatever the query you are giving as a prompt, it will retrieve the results like that. For an example, in our example, if I am giving as find a research gap in pollution in pollution using AI means it will retrieve according to the prompt I give. This is the simple chat. Okay. Then next one is connector. Connector means it can connect uh, this Claude with other AI agents. Okay, like consensus like that. With that consensus like external sources, our prompt will be referred from the external source as well, and then the record will be received. I will explain you in demo so that you can get even more clear picture. Okay. You just assume first one is simply chat, second one is you can just use some connectors, and the third way you can give some folder, some set of files as input, which is called projects. Okay, this is the level 3. And fourth level is you can give any input, any rules or protocols as input. We are calling this as skills. Okay, so by giving any skills as input, we can retrieve record. Like that, level 4 is skills. And the fifth one is co-work. Co-work is nothing but it is a paid version of Claude. With that, if you give some set of files as input, it will retrieve statistical analysis of all the papers given, and it will retrieve the output as Excel sheet like that. Okay, this is the very overview of the concept. Let me explain you one by one more clearly. Okay, first let me share the screen. Share the Chrome screen. Okay, I think the my Chrome screen is visible. Am I right, sir?
Yes, sir, visible, sir.
I can't understand.
Visible, sir, visible.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So, okay, thank you. So I will just show you from the beginning. So you kindly noted this is the website Claude.ai. Claude.ai. Okay. So as I mentioned, there are 4 levels. First one is chat, new chat. Okay. So in the new chat, let's assume I can just give as need to find a research gap in the domain of air pollution reduction using deep learning. Okay, simply if I am giving, then these result would be yet another ChatGPT retrieval. That's all. It won't refer any closed source like that. It will search for web and it will retrieve some trash like that. So this is yet another ChatGPT like that. It will retrieve a record more generically like that. So this is very common. Nothing to explain much. Nothing is complicated. As you have used ChatGPT, retrieving, giving a prompt and retrieving is chat. Okay, this is the first level. You may be clear with it. Okay. Then second level is connector. Am I right? Okay. I will show how connector works. Okay, connector means actually connector is we are connecting any external AI agent embedded with this Claude. Okay, we are just asking help from some other external agent for our result retrieval. This is the way connector works. Okay. So how to enable connector in it? Wait. So in this, not just by giving the prompt directly, I am just giving, I am just clicking this plus and giving connectors, and you can manage connect. Actually, I have already given consensus, so it is there. Or otherwise, you need to go to manage connectors. So please mute yourself. I will just disconnect once again the connector, and I will show you how connectors work. Just I am confirming, is the screen visible?
Yes, sir. It's visible.
Okay, thank you. So I will just do once again. So go to add connector. Okay. So as I have detached the connector, it will show the list of connectors. So I can give actually why there are number of connectors. These are all the AI agents. Number of connectors are there. Okay, according to your requirement, you can give. So why I have given these consensus is this is a repository of having some uh, uh, millions of literature papers are there in the consensus uh, connector. So I am giving this consensus. Okay. So selecting consensus and just to give connect. You need to just sign in to the consensus to start working on it. I have already have an account in consensus, so it's just going smoothly. I was telling it's going smoothly. Actually, consensus has some 200 millions of papers, so people mostly prefer to use this consensus tool. Sorry for that inconvenience. Something. Sorry, some unexpected issue with the Claude. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Just we are working on. I will just detach it and I will show you. So that you can get to know how to connect. Consensus website itself not open. Kindly wait, I will use some other browser. Claude website is not opening for me. That's the issue. Okay, I have used another browser to open the website. Okay, I will just show you how the connect work at the last, because I don't know whether the issues due to the connector like that. Okay, so the third, I will just show you the third level project. Okay, is my screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Visible.
sir. Visible, sir.
Okay, okay, thank you. So first one is chat, simple uh, chat option only. By giving prompt like that, first level will be given, will be working. Then the second we will see at the end. Now the third one is project. Okay, so in the project left hand side you will see an option called project. I think you may see it. Okay, by clicking this project, you need to give uh, your project title like that. For an example, I am just to give anything like uh, I will just I have noted some keywords, so I thought of giving that itself. So problem is, so I am giving. I need to find a research gap in the domain of air pollution detection using deep learning like that. I have given a project name like that. Okay. Okay. So this is the project title. So this is my objective. Just I have given. If we need to give prompt, we need to give here. Okay. In this page. So instruction means, okay. So instruction is you need to give your profile instruction. So who are you and uh, what sort of details, what sort of results you are going to retrieve like that. So I am just giving a just what is your persona like that. So who are you? What you are expecting from this like that. So I am just giving a. I am a researcher. I am. I'm I'm an expertise on air pollution prediction. So give me, so assume as a basic knowledge person in this field and retrieve result according to that like that. Just I am giving a persona of it. Who am I and what sort of data I am going to retrieve like that. So these will be noted by Claude and the retrieval will be made according to that project instruction only. So, what is the role of you in this project like that? So files means you can give any number of files here. I can. I am just giving some 3 files from it. So project means simple. We will be give as in the Google Notebook LM some set of files you will be giving, okay, and with the files in hand and with the instruction you give about you, okay, and with the prompt you give, and if you need to make use of any connector, we can connect, and you can retrieve the data from this, okay. So totally we will have some 4 references from it, okay. Like if you need to go for any connector, we can make use of connector. First aid, first help, then second help is you can make use of the files you upload. Then the third aid is instruction, whatever you give as a persona. So I am the professor like that. Then out of it, top of all, you will be giving this prompt. So with all these things, your record would be retrieved. So it will be even more precise like that. So this is the third technique. Project simple. Project means you can give any sort of file for reference like that. So in this, that connector is missing. If we come in a sequential order, you can use that connector. As it was showing error, I just missed it. So this record will retrieve. So this result will retrieve record except from the result of connector like that. So by this way, this project will work. Okay, then the fourth one is skills. Okay. Do you have any doubt up to this simple chat and project we have seen? Do you have any doubt in it? Okay, let's assume, I'm assuming you don't have doubt. Okay, then the fourth one is skills. Okay, skills is a very unique feature in Claude. Okay, so you depending upon your application, you can give any rules or protocol to the Claude to retrieve results. Either it can be any design rules or like that. For an example, I have given uh, just a protocol like that, a rules to retrieve my record like that. So in this, I have generated a document, I have generated a skill to evaluate a research article like that. So I am giving a skills for how to assess a research article like that. I will show you. I will show you so that you can get even more clarity of it. So skill set, you can manage. You can go to manage skills. Can go skill, create skill. Actually, you can skills is a protocol or set of instructions. Okay, with that instruction, according to that instruction, your record would be your result would be retrieved. So this is called skill. So I have created my own skill for assessing a research article. I have given some instruction to how, if I am uploading a research article, how to assess as a reviewer like that. I will just show you. So if I'm uploading a review article, how to make a peer review like that. So these are all the instruction I have given. I'm just ordering the Claude to follow these instruction if I am submitting a research article like that. So this is the instruction. This is called skill. Okay. So with this, following this instruction, it will retrieve the result like that. Okay, so that's all. I have selected the peer reviewer protocol or instruction to the Claude. Okay, so it would be there. So now I have the skill in it. So I am just selecting a file to assess the assess any article. Okay. So with this peer reviewer document in hand, I'm just uploading an article. With this, it will actually, actually free options are over like that. It's showing. Okay, I will just to show you how how it would retrieve the records like that. I have downloaded it. I will just to show you what would be the result of this query. Okay. So on giving that skill as input, my article would be assessed, and it would be the article would be assessed, and the comments would be retrieved like that. So whatever the requirement I have, I can give according to my requirement to the Claude. Okay. Instructions can be given. So you just check. I have given. The abstract should be standard abstract. Abstract should be this way like that. It will show you. Wait, I will show. So so major like that. Even if you are a reviewer in a journal, you can give us some set of instructions by default to it. What are all the things you need to take care while assessing the paper like that? If you give as a template to the Claude, it will memorize it and it will assess the work according to it. Just like a guideline like that. So this is how skills will work like that. Okay. Then the last one is co-work. Co-work is actually this is a paid option. Paid actually Claude maximum all the features are free except except this option called co-work. In this co-work, if you are giving a set of papers as input, and if you give the instruction as what data you need to retrieve from that input, it will retrieve it and it will store that record as a Excel sheet or whatever the format you need, it will be retrieved according to that. So I will show you the graph of it, how it will work. So like this, so if I am giving some 20 to 30 papers as input, and if I am insisting Claude to retrieve whatever the columns I need to have, like I need to retrieve paper title and the research question and methodology and finding limitations and research gap, whatever details I need, if I give it, it will, and I need to give file folder as a input, and it will retrieve according to the direction I give, and it will be stored in that folder itself. Whatever the format you need to retrieve, it will be retrieved in that format itself. Say Excel sheet means if I am giving, please retrieve paper title, research question, methodology, then research gap results. Like that means it will be retrieved from whatever, how much ever paper you are giving, and it will be stored as a Excel sheet so that you can retrieve it and you can use it for research. Really, it is more efficient way of gathering input from bulk papers like that. So by this way, it will work. So, so this is how co-work. This is how co-work will work. Okay, finally, I will just try to work on connector. I will check whether it works or not. So, okay, let's assume if you give consensus there in the drop down, I have showed there the list of connectors. If consensus is properly selected, it will be shown here. Okay, like consensus. If I need to disable it, I can make it like that. If I need to enable, you can just make use of it. And after enabling it, okay, after enabling it, if you are giving the prompt, these consensus will be taken as repository. From that consensus, the result will be retrieved. So on this inclusion, Claude will use the consensus input as 18 and our prompt and your files, input set of files, and your proforma with the persona. With all these, Claude will definitely give more efficient output like that. So by this way, Claude would work. So that's all about it. So these are all the 5 stages of retrieval in Claude. I will just make a brief of it. I will. So this is how it works. Chat, I have, as I mentioned, chat is simple prompt, and the connector, you can give any AI agent as a connector, and the project means you can give any set of files, either PDF or Word as the input, and retrieve the data. This is called the project. And skill means you will be giving a set of rules to retrieve, and co-work means whatever all the set of files you give and what are all the instruction you give, it will retrieve as a Excel sheet or any Word document according to your requirement, and it will store that receive in that document like that. So this is the thing I have mentioned here. That's all. So this is the overview: chat, connector, project, skills, co-work. So that's all. If you have any doubt, please ask me. Sorry for the delay. Actually, I thought of making it little more detailed so that mm, will be effective for you. That's it. Yeah, tell me, ma'am. Actually, uh, Darisha ma'am has raised the hand, I think.
Sir, good afternoon, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, thank you for your presentation, sir. It's very useful for us to know about the two AI tools, sir, for our research.
Okay.
Sir,
Thank you.
I have one doubt, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
In Cloud, you have explained the prior review, no, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Sir, in that, I have prepared one paper, me. Can I submit my paper in that prior review and get the comments like that, sir? Is it getting any?
Understood, ma'am. Understood.
Okay.
We are working. Thank you for the useful query. Actually, we are working for that only, ma'am. While we write, after getting the rejection from multiple journal response, we have generated these. Generated these protocol, this instruction. So no issues. We are just working on, ma'am. It is some 80% completed. So even if you give, I can generate and give you, ma'am. Even now, if you give, I can generate. Or within a week, I will completely write it. So what we planned is, these
Okay,
are all,
sir.
as I mentioned, we observed the report from more than some 20 or 25 journals. We have made this file. So
Okay.
definitely, if our paper obey these protocol, definitely it will go through any journal like that. In that work, in that idea only, we have read it. No issues. If you need to give, ma'am, I will generate and share you.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Anything else? Anything else? Shall we end the session? Terisha ma'am, someone has raised, I think. If you have any doubt, kindly unmute it and ask, or if you need to use chat, you can make use of it. Good evening, ma'am.
Sir, hello.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Tell me, ma'am.
Sir, shall I ask one more question, sir?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. No issues, ma'am.
Sir,
Please.
sir, in Notebook LM, is it possible we can save our reference papers, sir?
Ma'am, you can save the retrieved results, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, okay.
And
Okay, sir.
also you can save it, ma'am. You can save there for later reference as well, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Sure, sir. Sir, in last doubt, I have asked one question, now, sir. Shall we check our paper in that prior review in Cloud, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It should be shown in any flag, sir. After before publication, I can check there. Is it any possibility of getting flag?
Understood.
Turn
Ma'am, ma'am, actually they have mentioned in Claude as they are highly secured. They won't use that file. They won't outsource the paper like that. They have mentioned. So
Okay.
uh, actually,
Oh, okay.
it is a corporate thing, ma'am. We cannot judge. I think it is confidential only because I used to make it. That's it, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, sir. In this all we can also get any coding for any using MATLAB like that any other software, sir?
Claude, ma'am.
In Claude or Notebook LM, is it any availability of that
Ma'am,
option, sir?
ma'am, it's there. To be frank, we haven't used that, ma'am. We use it for maximum research gap literature survey only. We used to make it, but still there is
Okay.
scope for programming as well, ma'am. I
Okay.
plan to make it in the upcoming sessions, but there is an
Okay.
option. There is an option.
Option. Okay, okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you so much for your clarifications, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
And your section is very excellent, sir.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir.
Actually, too much time I took. That's the thing.
No problem, sir. It's a holiday, no, sir. We can know. Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Okay, if you have any doubt, please ask, or we shall wind up. Okay, I shall wind up, I think. Okay, thank you, one and all. If you have any doubt, you can post it in the WhatsApp group, or you can privately message me. I will respond you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you all for your kind cooperation. Thank you.